Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I'm going to show you some tips in purchasing a second-hand bike. So here are some beautiful tips provided by me. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Hey guys, this is Joel here from Joel Vlogs. In today's vlog I'm going to explain to you how to purchase a second-hand bike. So here I'm going to provide you with some tips and knowledge which will help you buy your second-hand bike. So the benefit of purchasing a second-hand vehicle is that it is not as expensive as a new vehicle. So I'm just going to tell you tips one by one after the other, and I hope this video is going to be useful to you. So the first step is to check the exhaust. So as you see the exhaust, if you look at this rickshaws exhaust, it is throwing out a lot of white smoke. So if the exhaust is throwing, when the bike is on, if the bike is throwing off white smoke, that means something is wrong with the engine. There must be something wrong with the piston rings, or the fuel is not being combusted properly. Okay, so make sure that the vehicle is not throwing white smoke. So let's go to the second tip. Always try to compare the market rates. Okay, so I'll tell you how to check the market rate. So there are several applications. The applications are like OLX. So in OLX, people try to sell their bikes and cars. So suppose if you're going to purchase a bike named X, so you can check the market rate by using these apps. Please note that the market rate will vary on depending on the bike's condition and the year make. So the third tip is to make sure you're never purchasing a second-hand bike in a hurry. So suppose if a person is telling you to purchase his bike immediately at a discounted rate, do not go and purchase the bike, because there must be something fishy, and there are a lot of things that need to be checked in while purchasing a second-hand bike. The fourth tip I would tell you is to check all the documents properly. So you need to check the RC card. RC card is a must. Make sure that the RC card is in proper condition. Sometimes they might provide you with a RC card, but it might not be in the correct condition. Okay, so it is like a credit card somewhat, or it can even be in a paper format. It depends on which country you are in. If you are in India, there is an RC card, but if you are in another country, if you are watching this video from another country, then the documents required may be different. So now let's go to the next step. Make sure that the bike or car that you're purchasing does not have an existing loan on it. Yes, so sometimes what happens is that people try to sell their cars and bikes. So people try to sell their cars and bikes. They purchase their car or bike on EMI, and then they just try to sell it in between. So that is really that's okay in some cases, but what happens is that they don't inform the new owner, the person they are selling the bike to, that there is so and so loan on the bike. So make sure that this thing is checked properly. So now the next step is to make sure that the color on the RC card. So let's say in the documents, the color of your bike or car is blue color, whereas you have a yellow color bike. So make sure that the color is matching, and there is also other things to be checked like the expiration date and whether there is sufficient time for the renewal. The next step is to check the bike condition. Okay, so what happens here is that you can bargain. So if you know the faults in a car or bike, so let's say if you're going to buy a bike for 35,000, so you can tell the owner that there is 5,000 rupees worth work in this bike, so you can deduct the price easily to 30,000 by just saying that you'll have to spend 5,000 rupees in repairs. So now the next step is that make sure that the owner is providing you the correct documents. So suppose he's saying that he's the first owner, try to ensure that you're trying to take a copy of his PAN card because he is the first owner. Try to take a PAN card Xerox copy, take a copy of the PAN card so that in case in future there is any problem, you can report to the police using the PAN card. You should also be aware that you are not purchasing a bike that is robbed. So the best thing you can do is to go to an RTO office. In the RTO office, you can inquire, you can provide the bike number like MH04 so and so, and they will tell you whether the bike is sensible to buy or no. They will also tell you if there are any problems related to paperwork. So guys, as of now I'm going back to work. There are some additional tips I didn't tell you yet. Make sure that the engine sound is proper. The engine sound should be clear, as in you should be able to hear each and every piston stroke. Okay, so make sure that the sound is coming very clear, and you can compare a new bike sound to an old bike sound, so you will understand exactly if there is any gadbad in the engine or no. I'm just saying that you can buy a bike on EMI. Okay, there are a lot of problems when you try to purchase a bike in second hand. Okay, so there can be several problems. So the problems can be related to the bike papers. The other problems can be related to whether the bike can be a accident related bike, or there can be loan on the bike, and yeah, many things. So don't be confused. You can go and purchase a new bike to be safe, but still, in case you're still in very low in budget, you can check this video out. So peace.